when we label men or women as X, we can miss all their many other facets of self. We're many facets. Somebody might be intense but have another quality, just like you and I. In a different context, I might be intense. He's the biggest teddy bear on the planet. That's the truth.
How are you able to navigate a relationship with a powerful man without abandoning yourself?
Abandoning myself. Well, you know, it's interesting because to just define powerful, Tony's powerfully kind. He's powerfully loving. Yes, he's a force of nature. I think we all are. And I think just because he comes in a certain physicality of 6'7", and when he's on stage, you know, there's a projecting out to say, if I think the event you were on, I don't know how many people were there, but let's say 7,000 people or 8,000 people or 10,000 or something of that nature. But he's also a guy with a really kind and gentle heart and way about him. And, you know, it's interesting because I think sometimes we can put human beings, men, women, in categories of this powerful person. And yes, and I see you as that. I see us all as that. So I just see beautiful human being, and, you know, we're all one another's mirrors. And I think one of the beautiful gifts of being together in an enduring love, I mean, you go through it all together. You have your ups and downs, and we wouldn't be where we are today without life having its way with us and going through painful circumstances and loss and death and disappointments. Like, just life offers it. And if you've been in a container ship of a relationship for all those years, you certainly navigate it all. But I think to meet in the commonalities and in recognizing that we're all human, and that, yes, powerful, and actually, yes, the opposite of that, tender and dear. And then flip that and powerful and tender and vulnerable and dear. And because I think sometimes when we label men or women as X, we can miss all their many other facets of self. And Tony's really humbled me in just, you know, what people might perceive him to be as this, as you described him, but I actually find him to be quite a tender-hearted,
Big
really
softy.
Total. He's the biggest teddy bear on the planet. That's the truth. That's the truth. So he's a big, powerful teddy bear. That's a more accurate description. And I think it's just kind to give ourselves permission and to give others permission, not even permission, I guess just the recognition more so that we're many facets. We're many facets, and somebody might be intense, but they're also have another quality, just like you and I. In a different context, I might be intense. Or a different context, you might be intense. Or like you said, a description of an angel, and I heard that, and I'm like, is that true? I'm in a certain context, and yet somebody might look at, Tony calls me a Tasmanian devil. So, and it's interesting as well, like, you know, when people come into our world, and a lot of times I'll say, look, Tony, sometimes he's on a phone call, and somebody might think he's yelling, but he's actually just passionate. It's like there's that passion of creation, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, he's not mad at all, he's actually just talking. And yet on the other hand, somebody might see me on a phone call and think the same about me. I think that's the gift of relationship, and the gift of love is, you know, after a certain period of time, hopefully we learn about ourselves, really, and start to claim or connect to our different parts of ourself. I've certainly experienced that through these many years of relationship. And I think when we start seeing them as the totality and drop our judgments and external blame and demonization, and that's a practice. That's a practice, in a moment-to-moment practice. We get to experience the beautiful heart and the beautiful love that we are underneath all of our labels and masks that we place upon ourselves and one another.